Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be solving our exercise 10.1 starting from question 1. So here in the first question, we are saying that draw a quadrilateral in the Cartesian plane whose vertices are given to be -4, 5, 0, 7, 5, -5 and -4, -2, and also find the area. Right, so this is the question. So first of all, what we do in order to draw a quadrilateral in Cartesian plane, we first of all draw this vertical axis, which is our y-axis, and we draw horizontal axis, which is our x-axis. Right, this point of intersection is the intersection that you know. We mark all the entries here, one on the x as well as on the y-axis, both on the positive side as well as on the negative sign. After you have marked all these points, make sure that you include these points. The minimum point here within x is -4, so at least you should go up to -4, and the maximum point here is what, 5. So you should at least go up to 5. You can take more numbers here as well. And what about y? Here you see the biggest number of all is 7, right? So at least you should have 7 here within your graph, and the minimum number here is -5. So at least you should have -5 over here. Then only you are able to draw it, correct? So what do? You just mark the point -4, 5. So find out where is -4 here. -4 is here, and correspondingly what is the value of y? It is 5. So 5 is here. So corresponding to this and corresponding to this, you mark this as your point A, correct? Next you find your point here as 0, 7. So this here the x distance is 0, so here is 0, and now you will go on to the y-axis. On y-axis you go up to this point, which is the point 7. So hence you mark your point B. Next you have to mark the point 5 and -5, correct? So for marking this point, you would have to travel, you are standing on origin and you have to travel how many distance? 5 units in the x direction. So it is like this. So you are here now. Next you have to move -5 direction in the -5 units in y direction. So -5 is downwards, minus is downwards, and you have to go how many? 5 units from it. So you see this is your point, right? And for the last point, -4, -2, you have to go -4 units in x-axis. So minus means you have to go left. So here, right, this is -4. Now from here you have to go -2 units in the y direction. So -2 in the y direction is this much. So this is your point D, correct? So this is how you mark the points. Now you join all the 4 points. This becomes your quadrilateral, and name it as A, B, C and D, right? Once you name it, next you see we have to find the area of this quadrilateral. Now we as of now do not know exactly how we can calculate the area of quadrilateral by a direct formula. Instead, what you can do, you can join any two opposite vertices here, and you see we have two triangles. One is this one, second is this one, correct? Now it is very easy to find out the area of this quadrilateral by calculating the area of two individual triangles. So the area of first triangle plus the area of second triangle will give you what? The area of this quadrilateral. So this is your first triangle, and this one is your second triangle. So when you add up, you get the complete area of the quadrilateral, correct? So what is the area of the triangle ABD? A is here, B is here, D is here. So ABD is, you know the area. This can be calculated by this formula. Write down the first point -4, 5. The second point 0 and 7. The third point as -4 and -2. And here you will write 1, 1 and 1, and then solve it, solve the determinant. Similarly for the second, you will write down the coordinates of B, which is 0 and 7. Then write down the coordinates of C, which is 5 and -5. Then write down the coordinates of D, which is -4 and -2. And write down 1, 1, 1 here, right? So that means you have 1/2, and then why I am taking modulus? Because we are calculating distance, and distance is always positive, right? So you solve the determinant -4 into 7 into 1 minus 1 into -2, right? Then minus of 0, delete this and this, then solve for 5 into 1 minus of 1 into minus 2, this thing. And then for the last entry here, for you write plus minus 4, which is this, and then delete this and this, then you have 5 into 1, 7 into 1, correct, this thing. Similarly for the second one, you will open up this determinant, write down the values, and then you further simplify the terms. So when you simplify this, you have, when you simplify whole of this term, you have this calculation, and then for this you have this calculation. Here this term is multiplying by 0, gets 0, this also becomes 0, correct? Okay, now we further simplify it. You can take 1 by 2 common, right? You have minus 36 plus 8 minus 45 and minus 48. Now once you solve it, you get minus 1 to 1. However, we are calculating the distance, and distance you know can never be negative. Hence this is 1 divided by 2 square units. Why square units? Because it is the area. Hence this is our answer. So I hope you understood this question well. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.